Dzień dobry, moi drodzy, witajcie w 11 odcinku serii Hogwarts Legacy. Dzisiaj udamy się na zajęcia latania. Ojeju, wybaczcie. Dobra, więc... Cześć! Już mnie zaczepiają. Revelio! Jesteśmy przy jakimś smoku ładnym. Nie wnikajmy w szczegóły, udajmy się już na zajęcia z latania. Ojeju, Hogwarts nocą, jaka muzyka. Revelio! Nie, zestaw proszę mi oddać. O, jest tu kartka. Od razu z nią weźmy. A, konkretna urna zawierała ponoć napis Pionier tresury smoków. Trzeba było nie zaczynać od rogogona węgierskiego. Uuuu. Chodzi na jakąś rasę smoka, nie wiem. Co tu piesz? O cholera. Kicham na gości, to źle. Nie dopowiada się nikt. Ojej, jakie dawno nie grałem w tą grę. Dobrze, że jeszcze pamiętam jakkolwiek coś. Czyli dzisiaj dosiądziemy po raz pierwszy miotły, jak będziemy siadać jak niektórych starzy na miotle. A ja idę w tą stronę. Revelio! Of course, strona przewodnika. Rogi takie jak te były używane przez gobliny podczas ich rebelii w 1612 roku do wzywania wojsk i grania czarownicą i czarodziejem na nerwach. Ten róg znaleziono po buncie za gospodą pod świńskim byłem. Do jego wnętrza wepchnięto kawałek gorgonzoli, najpewniej aby go zagłuszyć. O fuck, chcę go. Dobrze, tutaj są już duchy, jest creepy. Z tego wychodzimy. Nie byłem jeszcze w dziedzińcu dzwonnicy, ale no cóż. Wychodzimy. Pewnie będziemy musieli czekać na dzień, bo wątpię, że zaklęte są w nocy. Ale no. Teraz się przekonamy. Jakiś... O, dosiądę miotły. O, chodźmy. Dobra, siadamy na miotłę niedługo. Dobra, czekamy na rano. Dobra. Rozpoczynamy.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Jakby każdy się z nią nie witał.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Tam pierdolisz.
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Up, kurde, up. A po polsku do mnie. Czemu tu jest up, a w Polsce jest do mnie?
Up, you stupid ratty schoolboy!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Dobra, dosiadamy miotłę. Twój stary siedzi na miotle i kręci bączki. Musimy pierdalać.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Nie, jakie lądowanie. Głupia jesteś.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
Jak tu dać pizdy?
Take care.
This is brilliant.
The broom
Dobra.
I have my own broom.
I
Ale
want
to
them
trochę sina.
turned in one piece.
Hogwarcik. Król optymalizacji.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced
Dobrze.
exercise.
Z jakiś korkociąg bym poprosił, który jest zakazany, Mendo. Da, co mam kurde zrobić?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
A, tam mamy jakieś. Okej, i tak się załączy nitro.
What a view!
Dobra, tak się daje w dół, tak do góry.
Wait for a flight.
A jak, kurde, frajerze? Rozpierdolę cię.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Daje pizdę czy nie daje pizdy? Tak jakoś wolno gazuje. Wow, fuck! Technika turbulencji, kurde, jakiś, nie wiem. I szarża, w dół!
Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Fajna bestia. Ja go kiedykolwiek wyprzedzę? Nie, on jakieś nitro napierdala. Też chce, kurde.
Aha! Brilliant!
Wiem Goldie wspaniale, ale... Dajcie mi nitro. Jeszcze większe.
Oh, well done. Have a moment?
Oczywiście, palimy. I powygrywę w tle.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well
No a jak,
I'd imagine
skurwysyny?
you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton.
Wyglądasz jakaś
Am I right
dziewka.
in suspecting
Weź ten
that a
spierdalaj.
Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Oczywiście,
Say
idziemy.
no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak.
Objazd, okej. To lecimy. Malowniczą trasą do
Tour is
celu.
about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as
O.
Master isn't having tea by the window today.
A jak se pije nawet i 10 herbat. Łe, dzionne ci, że on się nie zajebał w akcji.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Nium.
Flying so quick.
Też się zastanawiam.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape
O,
a
nitro.
tricky situation.
Dawaj, dopalacz w dupie!
That's more like
Tak, kurwa.
Sure you're not part hippogriff?
A, go rozjebę.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Miotlery. That's a bit of solid
On jest nade mną
architecture.
i trzyma się lewej strony.
flying tips and
Dobra,
gentle
teraz w prawo odbił.
This
Nie,
is
jednak...
quite the tour, Everett.
Pizda! W lewo, driftem, dobra. A, mi się sprint wy... Tu tak się wydarło.
This concludes our tour.
A,
Hurry back.
pełna pizda. A ja chcę kartkę. Nie mogę.
Looks like we're ready to take class.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
Jak wsiąść? B. A, B, nie V, no, no tak.
And where have you two been?
O-o.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty
Malownicza
points will be
trasa.
taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
Łóżko, dobra.
Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor,
Enough. Class
Uuu.
is finished for the day.
A ja co, dostanę w pierdol?
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Tam spierdzielaj.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
A ty... Tu trzeba łamać zasady. Of course.
sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
Oczywiście, że były.
It was worth losing a few house points for that.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda.
Będzie wyścig? Chcę ją rozpierdolić.
I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint Witches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
To on nie ma, ale my możemy mieć, tak? To zajebiście. Warto kurde wiedzieć. Dobrze. Ukończyliśmy wyzwanie. Trafiłem, że U. Dlatego dostaliśmy jakąś zbroję. Z ochron dostaliśmy. Dobrze, a jakie mamy następne zadanie? Myślę, że pójdziemy na eliksiry, może uważać. Inwentarz, misję. Idziemy na te pulsy odblokować.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know it.
Skupienie, Maksima.
Place near there.
Nie wiem, czym się chce. Tego nie zdobędę tak szybko. Ojeba, nie wiem gdzie ja jestem, ale opierdolmy. Może tu jest Revelio jakieś coś. Dajcie mi.
In the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea.
Jezus, twoje idee. Da, czyli to jest zadanie poboczne. I na razie je olejemy. Confringo, Evanesco. Evanesco mi nie brzmi ładnie. Idziemy na Confringo z Sebastianem.
Somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
No, z Sipento. Lecimy. Mogę już miotłę? Nie mogę jadać na miotle. Ja nie mogę? Idę sam miotłę kupić. Gdzie jest sklep z miotłami? Gdzie mogę kupić miotły? Chcę usiąść na miotle. Dobra, myślę, że muszę czekać na jakiegoś questa z miotłem. Ty, a ja jestem ślepy, a co jeśli tam ta Weasley, kurde, da mi miotły? Nie, ona da mi... Pokój życzeń, jestem ślepy jak... Pokój życzeń będzie zajebisty. Do to pójdziemy w innym odcinku, na pokój życzeń następnym. Daj mi, co to miotły? A to nie miotły chyba. Dobra, lecimy do Ceby.
Revelio.
A co my tu mamy? Trafia nasza działa pedowizą, pogląda domenę, nie dostają kontakty, łowi jeszcze do pan Góra Dona. Okej, pan Góra Dona, łowimy jeszcze, szkoda, że nie żyje. I lecimy. Incendio. Chciałem stalić, czy ten dokończyć się. Zawsze to samo robicie? Ja pierdolę. O go rozpierdolę. Kurwa. Aj, dałem mi to.
Reparo.
Ja pierdolę, to było zajebiste. Okej. Co on mnie ciągle mówi? Incendio?
Levioso.
Nie no, Levioso, co ty? Ej, tu mi zaleciało karteczką w okolicy.
Revelio.
Tak zaśmierdziało, gdzieś tu musi być. Dobra, idziemy do Seby. Czas ucieka. Odcinek nie trwa wieki. Te drzwi nie zrobiłem bez kluczy Dedala, dobra. Więc musimy zająć jak najszybciej misję. Skrzynkę na mapie mi pokazuje też, lol. Mogę ci wyjebać te książki? Nie. Dobra, jest i Seba. I co, w nocy to będzie? Of course.
Over here.
No widzę przecież.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First,
No.
let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Ooh.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Krypta?
This
Dawaj mi krypta. Lumos!
There's a
Pierdulos,
secret
pierdolos.
passage just here.
Czemu nie ma
Towards the
zaklęcia
sky.
Cipkos? Trudno. Uuu. Uuu. A. Alohomora jakaś powinna być. Ja z kogoś spotkamy i przypał.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confided in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
O nie.
The sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Dobrze.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
O.
A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you
też mi się
should learn
podoba.
it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Ja cię bombardę Maxima.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Force. I wyjebmy się. O, jedno mi się nie przyda, ale... Tutaj się przyda. A, weźmy, żeby nie wyjebać się. Confringo. Z. Czemu Z?
You're getting it. Ready to act?
Czy już wiemy to teraz w akcji?
Stick to the targets, though. Best
Confringo!
tact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
A na tym?
Confringo!
Nice work.
Confringo.
How's it feel?
Napierdalamy!
I think I've got it well done.
Wypierdolimy tą szkołę w powietrze.
Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Confringo!
Zajebiste.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too.
Szkoda.
Meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key and Gringotts.
Mówiłem
Nothing gets
mu.
past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft.
Nie mogę, ale dobrze.
Right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both
Tam ci
Rookwood
siostrę
and
wyruchać, znaczy
Ranrock after
uleczyć.
you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Wszystkim.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Dobrze, osoba przyjdzie do mnie. Wynosimy się z tego miejsca. Ohio gozaimasu. O kurwa.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that
O
connection
ty
if I
chuju
need to.
złamany.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Chuj ci w dupę. Wolfingu! Napierdol go! Dupę. Dobra, idziemy stąd. O kurwa, rozjebałem pół szkoły przez pomyłkę. O fuck! Gdzieś stąd spierdalamy, rozjebałem szkołę. O, mogę pogadać.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, We got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me,
Nieźle.
Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
No! Go bingo! No, that doesn't matter. Okay, where I can find Dedalus. Gdzie ja mogę znaleźć Dedalusa? Bo trzeba tych kluczy poszukać. Chciałem odblokować to zadanie, że móc powoli blokować w zamku niektóre rzeczy. Przyjdę domów i te sprawy. Ale nie mam pojęcia gdzie. To są skrzynia. Kupuj go! Pomyliłem przypadki. Dobra, misję. Nie mam tej misji, na pewno tutaj dostanę. Kurde. Dużo zadań. Idziemy po miotłę. Idziemy po miotłę. Od razu. I nawet bardzo blisko musimy iść, więc będzie szybka robota. Nie musiało być długie cięcie, ale wam zrobiłem małe cięcie. Wbijamy do sklepu. Revelio. Nie ma informacji. Okradamy go tylko. Sprzedaj mimoza. Dobra.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Weeks.
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a
Oczywiście.
few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Dawaj mi.
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality.
Nie no, bierzemy płonącą, kurwa.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you.
Będziemy mogli, moi drodzy, kraść. Nie wiem, że są lepsze, ale znajdę jeszcze lepsze. No i możemy kraść, moi drodzy, z powrotem.
Whilst nearly any... You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some...
Oh.
enhancements.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed...
Aha, ja mam pobić, a nie ona. Co, on już we mnie wierzy, nie znam mnie, a już kurwa.
What say?
Ty chuju.
That sounds intriguing.
Ja cię nie pytam czemu ja.
It'll be worth your while, if I'm right.
Dziękuję, wypierdalaj. Okradnę cię jeszcze. Thank you.
Revelio.
Rebellion!
What are we looking for today?
Pierdolu.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Potem przez Albego Wixa. Sklep ten sprzedaje wszelkiego rodzaju artykuły sportowe dla człowieka, najnowszego modelu miotła. To głosi, że czasem Alby pracuje ponad net wieloma wczaniu do nich. No wow, nawet nie plotka, tylko sam mi to powiedział. Mogę upalać bolida? Jak to zakaz latania w mieście? Ja chcę poupierdalać bolida. Dawaj mi. O. Level 14. Jesteśmy JD. Jesteśmy 14 moc sił. Nieważne. Lecimy. 3. O kurwa, bolid. Upierdalamy miotłę, moi drodzy. Jak to buja. Walimy bączka. I w drugą stronę. A nie, tak nie umiem. A nie, jak sobie w drugą stronę? A. Dawaj, pizda, zajebiście. Zobaczmy faktycznie, czy do góry zwolnię. Faktycznie prędkość spada. Nie no, pięknie się lata. Idziemy na dach? Tutaj jakiś, tutaj tak. Tu jest balkon, to idziemy na ten balkon. Ten wyższy. Nie mogę wyżej. A i tak wylądujemy. Nie? Nie mogę? Jak to nie mogę? Ja mogę. Ja wszystko mogę. Gabinet dyrektora. Ej, wpierdalamy się do dyrektora. A B się zsiadała. Wpierdalamy się do dyrektora. Ej, nie da się. Ej, nie da się wpierdolić do dyrektora. Jak to niewystarczające, a teraz? Dawaj mi miotłę. Ej, czy ja się zblokowałem? Uff. Dobra, to zobaczmy tą salę niżej. Gdzie my teraz będziemy? Ej, jak nie można? Dobra, bo nie będę przedłużał odcinka. Kończymy, tylko muszę gdzieś wylądować. Nie wiem gdzie. A rozpierdolmy się o podłogę gdzieś, gdziekolwiek, kurde. Idziemy się pierdolić. Na moście się wypierdolę. Pięknie. I to by było na tyle, moi drodzy, w dzisiejszym odcineczku. Zachęcam do subskrypcji, łapki w górę, chuja w górę, wiadomo jak to lubi. I miłego dnia, moi drodzy. Był z wami Goldie i ten i jego głos, czyli prowadzący serii Feniks Adam. Dokładnie Fenio. Nara. Niara.